Hello all. Well, welcome back to the lab for a lantern project. Here we have, this is, of course, this is a Monarch. This is a common Monarch by Dietz. And this is in wonderful shape. And this is in 1924. So this is, well, over 100 years old. And so this one, I'm contemplating, there's a fundraiser for some very important people in my life doing a little fundraiser kind of thing, and they're having a raffle. So I think this will be a wonderful raffle item. I'm going to make this look real nice, and I'll send it with a nice little tag and a little thing of kerosene with it and a fresh wick and all that. And I think that's what I'm going to do with this beauty here. This is in great shape, and it's going to look wonderful. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, you can still see some of the tigering and the steel there. Yeah, just a couple little areas, but I think this is gonna clean it up wonderfully. And all right, let's do this. Let's check it out. All right, so before I start, I get a little. This is a lilac, I do believe, since the lilacs have passed. Here, beginning of the summer lilac festival, Rochester. We love our lilacs around here. All right. Okay, so let's see what we got. All right. That comes off. Wonderful. Oh, come on now. You know you want to come out of there. What is holding you in there? All right, so it's free. Just catching. Okay, I guess I got to open up these little wing locks. Make sure this comes out. There we go, I can feel it. Okay, well the burner is stuck, so that's holding this in place. I can't turn it unless I can get it up over that. There we go. Okay. All right, I didn't damage anything, but getting this wick out of here just in case I need to. Ooh, nice wick. Look at that. Okay, cool. So this burner is froze up in there. While we check out the rest of things here, we'll throw some Croil on it. I mean, there's no obvious severe oxidation. It's just kind of locked in from not being touched for a while. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right. I don't want to have Croil come flying in my face when I'm using the bench grinder. All right. So let's see. We get this. Yeah, that'll make that nice and easy to clean up. It'll also make accessing the burner much easier there. Yeah, okay, I see. our first issue here. The little guard here. There we go. All right, so we'll plop some solder down. We can do that right now. We'll fix that right now so it doesn't go flying all over the place. All right. Okay, all I need to do is fix that solder a little bit. And that should definitely do the trick. Nice big blob there. Let's see, how's this one look? Okay, that solder, it looks like it's still good. Good as new. All right. Let's hope that's about as bad as it'll get. Okay, so let's see here. Let's try giving that burner a little nudge. All right, so I'm gonna, well, boy, that's so unusual. Oh, that is bizarre. It's got like glue or something on there. Something. Wow. I mean, there was nothing to hold that on there except that weird. It's like super glue or something, man. Man, oh man. What the hell is that? It's all over that. That's nuts. I mean, there's nothing to make this thing dirty. I don't understand that. Why would you do that? Wow, the inside of the fount is a freaking mirror. This thing is barely used. That's great. But I'm angry. I'm going to put little dents in here. And I mean, I got all the little dents out. But it's bugging me now that happened at all. It's bizarre, man. You know, I tell you, you could do hundreds of lanterns and then just like be flabbergasted by some things. All right, that's all good. All right. So that was certainly one to remember. Freaking burner, man. Jeepers. All right, so now we've already done a couple of things. Hopefully that's the worst of it. You know, a little solder here, a little prying here and there. Okay. I'm just going to go right over to the bench grinder and get this baby cleaned up. Is that brass? Yep. Sure looked like it in there. Oh, okay. That's just oxidation. All right. So we'll clean that up. We'll clean that up, this up, and this up. A little bit of tin here and there. Yeah, you can see just down here. Down there. This thing was really hard to say if this thing was used or just, you know, sitting. I mean, the tin wears off real quick no matter what. Even just the elements will just take it right off. But it's going to be a beautiful piece. It's going to be great. I'm hoping a great fundraising instrument. All right. To the bench grinder I go, and I will be back. Yeah. Looking very nice. Look at a great tin polka dots. Look at the polka dots. Love it. You'll see it up close when we get there. Look at that. Yummy polka dots all over the top. That's great. Kind of like a whale shark. Neat. Okay. So I got a fresh wheel on here. Gonna go right at it. I'm not gonna need a junk bit for this. I really don't think. I think this will do everything we need. So we're gonna go straight to this wheel. Nice fresh one. And we will get this cleaned up, no problemo. All right, let's get at it. Man, this is looking great. All right, so I want to dig in to that manifold. Where are you? There's my big long thingy. Pardon my French. Yeah, it's right there. Silly me. All right, so this was something all over this thing from head to toe, top to bottom, inside and out, like some kind of shellac or clear coat or something. It looks like creme brulee. It just looks like burnt sugar. It was all over everything. And you didn't notice it until you removed it. And it was in everywhere. So weird. Like it was dipped in something. Sticky, or it was like a candy shell. So strange. Wonders never cease. It could have been very well sitting on a shelf in an environment that just had this airborne stuff. Somebody could have had a workshop where they spray down, where they spray their wood with stain or clear coat or whatever. Who knows? But it's all over it. Not anymore, but then we got these beautiful polka dots. Great. All right, so I'm going to get this and clean out this manifold here a little bit so it doesn't look so out of character there. You can see how dirty that is. All right, let's clean it up. Nice. So it looks like, there's like, obviously it's all the Croil in here that's mixed with it. I wasn't sure what was making it look kind of liquidy in there, but I realized I put a lot of Croil in there on that burner. But that's good. That's good. That Croil is going to protect this in here now. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you can see the shit that came out of that. Yeah, like I said, something all over this. But, and we're almost done with this, I would say, but I'm going to let this go till tomorrow. I got my oven preheating. Make some, gonna kick it up a notch with some corn muffins. Okay, so, man, this is, yeah, beautiful. And I got to make sure I got a nice, beautiful, fits all globe plop in here. But yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful. It's going to be a great piece. All right. Till tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to come up just like... All right. Well, we are back. Not a whole lot more to do here. No. Oh, yeah. That's a million times better in that manifold now that everything's dried up. Awesome. All right. Well... Jeepers, really, I don't think I need to do nylon bit. I think I'll just go straight to steel wool, see how things look. And yeah, and I'm going to work on another gift. So this is a gift for a fundraiser. And I actually have a nice clean Diesel Wizard. That will be a something I want to present to somebody for their cottage, so they have something there for power outages and all that kind of stuff. You know, and something reliable that I can get them parts for if they need them and all that kind of stuff. So when I say reliable, I mean more common. So there's a million parts for these. At least I have a million parts for these. Because I am in the breadbasket of lantern makers here in the Western Finger Lakes. All right, so... let's start. We'll just start with some parts here and get them all shiny. Yeah. All right. Let's oil her up, man. It's beautiful. I'd be very happy to keep this myself. This S424. Yep, in a month, this will be 102 years old. How about them apples? Them apples would be pretty old. All right, so let's... You want to make sure that you... Ooh, give yourself a head rush. That you get all the steel wool dust off before you oil up. Because those little hairs will get stuck in the oil, and as the oil kind of evaporates, or whatever oil does, when it deteriorates, we'll leave that little tiny hunk of metal on your lantern, and it'll rust. It'll rust before your lantern will, and it'll make your lantern look like it's rusting. All right, so let's throw some oil on here and see. I'm sure even with this beautiful finish that this thing has, that there's all kinds of hidden patina all around in there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, man. Beautiful. beautiful. Really, it looks like a freaking whale shark. That's what I'm gonna nickname this, whale shark. It's so cool. It's got like, yeah, it's got stripes like a whale shark and little white polka dots. How cool is that? I've never seen tigering that holds onto the tin like that. That is amazing. Wow, and that's something you really wouldn't see until you oil it up. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of hidden stuff here. Great. So ham radio's going, and you can hear all that. That's all lightning strikes from storms that are within 1,000 miles of here. I mean, basically, so I'm in Western New York, or Central, or Finger Lakes, depending on who you ask. It's kind of a weird debate. But some of these storms can be like off the coast of freaking the Carolinas, and you still hear the static crashes here. It's all propagation. All has to do with signals, like radio signals from like a ham radio dude somewhere, bounce off the atmosphere to stratosphere and ionosphere and all that. But static crashes from lightning in those same areas can travel as well. So when you think that, oh, there must be, like you hear them on your AM radio, you think, oh, there must be a storm nearby. Not necessarily. It could be a storm from many, many hundreds of miles away. Isn't it cool? Ah, yeah. Man, oh man. This thing is a beautiful. It's beauteous. All right, so I guess I'll put like a brand new wick in it. Why not? Oops, wrong box. I never put new wicks in things, but I'm making an exception for something donated like this. That's if I have any. Yes. Oh my God! God, those freaking scissors, man. They struggled to cut through a freaking hunk of fabric. That is nuts, man. What a piece of shit. Something I do every time I go to like flea markets or yard sales and shit. I'll grab scissors. I should go to a seamstress and be like, hey, give me a pair of your dull stuff. Your dull stuff's probably a billion times better than this. All right, so. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of these wicks because they're hollow. They suck. I don't like them. But with this, we are going to put a fresh wick in it. And we're going to put some fresh kerosene in it. It's going to be great. Great. Click. Yeah. All right. So this thing, from all my tooling and all that kind of stuff, this has become magnetized, the tip. So every time I drag it around, every time I pick it up, it's got a whole bunch of little freaking steel wool hairs on it. It's a little annoying to me. All right. So, oh yeah, let's take this off. I'm gonna put this back on foist. Oh, didn't even wipe that off yet. I'm slacking. So the ham guys have stopped talking, but those static crashes are continuing. See, I kind of it's like pink noise to me. I really like the sound of the static and those little quieter static, distant static crashes. It's like waves crashing on a beach. It's kind of an ASMR kind of relaxation kind of thing. And maybe that's what's drawn me to listen to radios for my entire adult and most of my childhood. All right. So that's all. All right. Now let's get the baby back on here. There we go. That goes in there. That goes there. That goes there. Yeah. Now we put this in here. Oh, and I also went and got some fresh fuel. Some fresh fuel. I had to get some K1, but that's all right. That's all right. It's summertime. I know they turn the pumps off. Click. I used to get it, my kerosene at a pump. When I say used to, that like during the last time I picked up a load, I needed it for heaters as well. But they turn the pumps off for the summer, so yeah. So that's where we're at. Oh shit! This needs a globe. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. All right, let me go find a globe. Be right back. Yeah, nice fresh lock knob fits all. Okay, so let's fuel it up. Right. Oh, well, first we'll plop this baby in there. Let's see how nice she looks. Like a glove. Nice. Click. Okay. Oh, yeah. I see plenty of wick down in there. Plenty of wick. Okay, so I've gone to K1 here. It's weird because I've been using red kerosene for so long, and yeah, like I said, the pumps are all closed up. All right, so yeah, so now I can't look for a pinkish hue when the wick is ready to go. So I just have to look at it and touch it. So I'll bring it up where I can touch it. What I do is I make sure I got a dry finger, drag my finger across the top. If your finger looks wet, then it is ready. So that's what we're gonna wait for, and then we'll light this baby up. All right, let's see. Okay, it is wet. The wick is wicked. And I can see that the wick's got a little curl. I mean, it's because it was wound up like that. You saw it when it was new, so it kind of curls up. Huh? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so let's light this beauty. That's what I love about the Monarchs, man. Just love that. Beautiful, so fluid. No question about it doing its intended job there. Love it. Click. Clicks at the top, clicks at the bottom. Oh yeah. Let's see if these matches will light, because it's really humid here and all these matches went funky on me. All right, so let's make it dark. Turn off supervisor, baby. It might help if I lit the right end, yeah. Nope. Okay. Match number 1 is a dud. And it wants to light. Okay then. Well, it's made the wood soft and everything too. That's how freaking humid it is here. Okay. I could just grab a lighter, but I'm committed now. There we go. We want to do this right. Okay, now we can get rid of these dead soldiers here. Where's the lit one? All right. That one stays out of the garbage for a little bit. Let me put it in there. Okay. Now, look at that. That is a beautiful flame right there. Yeah. All right, so we got this fuzzy screen because the lens is obviously Dietz. There we go. Well, folks, there it is. Monarch, a beauteous Monarch. Lighting up everything here, man. Beauteous light. Yeah. Lighting up the world here. Yeah, that's a great flame. Right there. All right, well, folks, that's going to do it for us here. Click. 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 All right, so we are back and we are done. So, a beautiful, beautiful Monarch, 1924. Folks, that's going to do it for me. Until the next project, don't you go changing.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.